Hey Lionel, this is Tristan with Big Picture SEO. We spoke on the phone a little bit earlier today, and I told you I was going to shoot you over this video, just showing you a couple different ways you can boost your online presence, and this is that video. I don't want to take up a lot of your time with this, so let's just get straight into it. Now, before I show you the different things that you can do, I want to show you, what the problems are and where you currently lie in Google's ranks. So if we move over to this tool that I like to use, it's called Ahrefs. It shows me your website's analytics. I'll explain what this means throughout the entire video, but we'll just stick with traffic and keywords for now. Traffic is going to be the amount of people that come on your website a month, and keywords are going to be the number of words and key phrases within your page that Google indexes and deems that you want to be ranking for. This is where a lot of your traffic is going to come from, pretty much all of it. So if we go and we can see, what you're ranking for, and it says Long Hill Carpentry, which, if that's something you want to be ranking for, then good on you. But you usually want to stick with more like buyer intent and location oriented keywords. That way, you can get the most out of the traffic. And so if we move over to your number one competition when it comes to the organic search section of Google, you can see he gets 138 people on his website a month, and they are ranking for 118 keywords. So we can go in and we can see what keywords they're ranking for and what's bringing them traffic. So like Austin Carpentry, 500 people are searching this up a month. This is probably, one of the more common terms. In the third position, which means when you look that up on Google, there'll be the third website that comes back, that comes up for that. And I mean, this isn't as super up to date. 10 days ago, a lot can change in 10 days, but they're going to be towards the top. And then 57 people are coming on their website a month from this search alone. And then Carpenter Austin, another 500, fifth position, 38. Carpentry Austin, 500, sixth position, 29. And so fireplace renovation, I mean, if that's something you want to rank for, you can, but this isn't really location oriented. This 1,300 searches, they're not all coming from Austin. They're coming from nationwide and even globally. So that's definitely something, if you're not trying to rank nationwide, I wouldn't go for nation keywords or national keywords, excuse me. But, other things like dream home remodeling, but I guess that 50, they're in the 10th position, so they get one person, so that's still good. And I mean, we can keep going down. It looks like that's about it. So, not all of their traffic is obviously coming from one place. It's from the combination of using these keywords. So in the way that you're going to be able to position yourself higher in the search engine is with backlinks. And we'll go back to your page here. So backlinks are all a backlink is say on Ahrefs here, if this was a clickable link, if I clicked it, it would take me back to your website. So a website that has your link in it, when you click it, it takes you back to yours. That's all a backlink is. And then a referring domain is going to be the website that they have the link on. So we can go in and we can see which websites are linking to you, and we can site links info. So you have one link from them, one website, and then we can go down actually and look at the link that you're getting. So it's hillcountrycarpenters.com. This IP thing here, similar webs, backlinks result. So it looks like you just maybe got into a backlink for some power. But obviously you're going to want more, like this guy back here. If we go back to his overview, we can see I think it was close to 100 backlinks, maybe more. 47 backlinks. And so we can go in and we can see, which links are bringing in power, what's working for them, what's not. So top 50 carpenter websites of 2022, that's on Freshie Sites. Texas Biz Highway, businesses up, local database, yellow pages, super pages. This is just a little guest post right here, and then super pages again, and we could go through all of those and see where it's getting his power. But one thing to keep in mind, or this is the biggest thing to keep in mind, honestly, with backlinks, is that not all of them are created equal. So I'm not saying after this video go out and buy 500 more than he has. Because they're probably not all going to be relevant if you're not getting them from a good source or you're not having somebody do it for you. Because like a Pizza Hut linking back to your site, Google, whenever they index that and they see that this is something you might want power for, they'll be able to tell that, oh, Pizza Hut has no relevance to carpentry at all, especially not in Austin. So they're not going to transfer the power over. So you always want to stay in a relevant industry or a relevant business that you're in. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about is going to be citations. And citations have a lot to do with the map pack listing. And so a citation is just your business's name, address, and phone number listed like exactly as it is here. And you're going to put those throughout directories. And a directory is just a website that allows you to do that. So things like yellow pages, three best rated, local database like we saw, expertise, super pages, other things like that, Kev's Best. So the more citations, and again, relevant ones that you have to your business, the more you're going to be able to lift up through the map pack section. And this is important because a lot of businesses are getting their phone calls from here. Because when you look up Carpentry Austin on your phone, instead of a website button in the map pack, it's going to say click to call, a click to call button. and you're always going to want to get up here, up in the top 5 at least, if people are quoting or whatever. So that's just a couple of things to keep in mind. I do offer these. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. One more thing is with keywords, you're going to want to rebuild your website a little bit, because, or at least remodel it, because you're obviously not being found. So to be found for keywords, you got to put them within your website. And I'm not saying that you should overstuff them. So not Carpenters Austin every like 5 sentences, because Google is going to see that as spam, and again, spam is not good in their eyes. It'll be the demotion of your website. You won't rank. So just get a little bit more relevant content to what you do with keyword rich content. So one more time, backlinks. Don't get irrelevant backlinks to your website. It's only going to hurt it. Citations, just list them inside of directories. And your content, you're going to want to fix your content a little bit, add more keywords, maybe add more pictures and save them with keyword rich content. And then those are just the basics. Other than that, I do offer these services if this is something you feel like you might be interested in. But if not, these are things that you can implement yourself. It's just a little time consuming. But I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you.